I'm very intrigued by what you said about the punchline and the bars because I think most rappers don't understand that everybody doesn't listen to hip hop differently.
Yeah.
Let me paint the picture for you now.
Okay.
Let's tell you a story.
All right.
What are the learning patterns of the brain when it comes to music and life? Tell me.
I pay attention and listen. Like music for me, my brain pattern. I'm speaking of me only.
Yeah.
Like I sat back, like that Jadakiss line basically is the whole thing. I sat back and listened to a wise young man who quickly became a rich one. So I sat back and paid attention to the game. Like, okay, this is how you make this rhyme with this. Okay, this is how you supposed to say this word if you wanted to sound this way. Okay, this is how you stop after you say this. You know what I mean? And then you get the development of like, yo, this is what it takes to be this. You know what I'm saying? That's how my brain learned it. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention, and like if you study something for so long, you become good at it because you start to do it.
Wrong. That's practice.
Okay.
That's not a learning style. That's hands-on. So that's action.
Right.
But I love your answer. Ro, what about you? What other ways the brain learns, especially when it comes to music? That's a very good answer.
I mean, being a student of the game.
In life, period.
In life?
Sure.
I mean, experience, like, you know, it's everything. Like, everything you go through, you know, it molds you and shape you to, you know what I'm saying? Who you gonna, you know what I'm saying? Who you are. You know what I mean? Like, you can go into a situation and you know, you can make a negative situation a positive situation, you know what I mean? But it all comes from, you know, the experiences you have. You know what I'm saying? What you learn from them.
So that's still not learning, that's action. See, this is what I mean. This is where people miss the point, like how deep and dope hip hop is. Because we got to go back to the epicenter of what hip hop is, and that's godly. See, first and foremost, and shout out to God for hip hop. Your learning is broken down in 4 cathedrals of thought.
Okay.
First, what you first told me was auditory. So that means you have the presence to listen and pick up everything. Then that branches off because some people hear words first, and then some people hear the beat first. And some people can hear the words without the beat, some people can hear the beat without the words. Because you always know this person, yo, that beat hot. What do you say? I don't give a fuck. That beat is hot.
Right.
That's all they hear.
Right.
That's first. That's the generation of hip hop that everybody strives to get. But you're more intelligent than that. And that's why sometimes your rhymes go above the trend, because people are still stuck in the bottom. Right?
I agree.
So you have the auditory. Then you have the kinesthetic. Those are the people who learn music through action. You know how many people know the words to I'll Go Hard in the Paint by watching the girl twerk? The ass made them know the lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
so the ass had power.
Facts.
That's how the strip club changed
It made
the game.
you tune in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because nobody can tell me a Nelly lyric, but they know about that credit card that was between that stripper's butt.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah,
so that's
facts.
kinesthetic.
Okay. Auditory, kinesthetic.
Then you have tactile learners.
Tactile.
Those are the people who do this all day. And if you have a baby, those are the babies that always put their fingers in their mouths. Because, like you said, experience has to come through the touch, which is hands-on.
Facts.
You can't touch music,
Right.
but music can touch you. So that's how you get light bulb memory. I remember when the Twin Towers hit, because word is born, I was high listening to Prodigy. I opened my eyes to the street, so I was raised as a man. And then protection and stuff. And then that fucking plane hit.
It take you right there.
So then it's tactile, which means something touched you. And then you were there.
Right.
Then you have your olfactory, which means you smell it. That goes back to the strip club. Everybody know the smell of strawberry when she came off that stage. Shout out to strawberrychocolatemodels.com. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, one boy put it out there.
So the reason why a lot of people miss the music is because the brain has been cut off to the music. And when you are psychedelic or you are intelligent, you've already missed the point that they're not making. And that point is, hip-hop and music is meant to educate, entertain, and make you grow off of the stories being told. Why do you think now rappers like you are considered dinosaurs rather than the pioneers of the game?
That's facts. Like, and it's going right back to what you just talked about. Like, being all honest. Like, because it's like you said, like certain parts of the that is cut off, and the brain is cut off. It's like they at the bottom.
That's a fact.
It's they at the bottom where it's visually first for them.
You gotta
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta put something there to make them wanna, you know what I'm saying, tune in. And now it's like, oh, okay, I get it now. You know what I mean? Because you put whatever is there to make them pay attention. You almost like need that.
Yeah, it's like, cause if you're not doing this, they ain't gonna get that.
Facts.
But you're being killed and you don't even know you're bleeding. Let me paint another picture for you. Because you're a hip hopper. You're not just an artist. You're a canvas creator. See, art you can just throw on the wall. But a canvas creator tells a story, gives you foreground, background, and midground, so that you can see yourself in the story.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that too.
If you need something in front of you to make it concrete, they stream your music. You'll never be concrete. You just words. And that takes away from the power of your rhyme. Because Deja Vu is a fuck of a song.
Thank you, bro.
But if a person don't even know what Deja Vu is, what's the concrete? I just saw an interview where somebody said simultaneously, well, you think you T.I. some shit? I don't know what the fuck that means. Spontaneously. I was like, nigga, are you serious? Second grade spelling bee type shit.
Right.
But with the prophecy of hip hop being destroyed in the 90s, talked about by Prodigy, talked about by Mortal Technique, talked about by Paris, talked about by Public Enemy, talked about by Wise Intelligent, and so on and so on.
And my man Sean P. Yeah, God bless him.
We've gotten to the point where now everybody can rap, but everybody's not substance driven.
That's what leads to what I said. Everybody can rap, but everybody can't rap. This is different. You're a rapper, but you can't rap.
Master Killer said the deaf and dumb are intrigued by the drum. Deaf mean they can't hear, dumb mean they're not able to speak, but they're able to do
When
this.
the beat come on, they can bop to it. Facts. It's all facts.
So then how do you tread above water in this game instead of being drowned out by mainstream sound?
How I tread above water, I can give you what the now is. Give me I could produce myself one of the simple formatic beats that's out right now. I can give you the deaf intrigued by the drum and the blind and dumb. I can give you that on the hook to make you be like this. Now you're reeled in. Once I sat up there and gave you what you're accustomed to, with as far as the beat, the drum, and the new, as you want to say, the new lingo. You know what I'm saying? As the new lingo, or how they rapping now, I give you that on the hook. But on them 2 to 3 verses, I'm gonna give you me. So when they come on, it's like almost like that bait car shit. Like, yeah, I see that Integra right there. That shit running. The keys open. Soon as I get in, lock the doors. Now you mine's now. For whatever 2 to 3.5 minutes, you're mine's now. Cause I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna play your game to stay relevant and to keep my name, stay from under that fucking water. Basically, I'm gonna give you me with what you like. Also, I know how to cater to you, but I'm not gonna fully give you that whole big ass meal like Sambo my way out the whole shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna Sambo my way through nothing. I'm gonna sit there and be like, you know what? I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. Speaking of it, and I spoke to him about it. I got a song coming out called ATM. Bouncy, South Flowish. But it's talking about shit that I did in the streets out here getting money to make chicks twerk and the young and dumb bop. So when they hear it, they're gonna be like, ATM, what that stand for? All this money. Don't none of y'all steal my idea either, please. I took the shit out of one of y'all. But but that's gonna have the people wrapped up in it, because now like in order to keep afloat, like you do have to somewhat mend the gap of what it is.
Stop right there. Let me hit Ro for a second then. So Ro, you are an MC rapper coming up in this time at all,
Right.
but you give yourself more of an old school presence when you're on the mic.
Right.
How important is it for you then to use what you have to gain the ears of the new? And the reason why I ask is because Redman just dropped 3 joints.
Slap the shit out you.
And I read the reviews, and a lot of people say that shit's whack. They said Redman's stuck in the 90s, 2000s. He needs to give it up. But even if you listen to the bars, he's more lyrically excellent than a lot of the people that's out right now.
That's a fact.
So how do you obtain your fans in the now using the skills that you know?
Well, I like. Shout out to Redman too, by the way. That's one of my.
That's the GOAT.
That's one of my favorite artists. I came up listening to Redman, and he made me want to, like, you know what I'm saying, rock. He made me, like, he was one of my guys. That him along with KRS-One, just to name 2. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, like I will stay in that in the 90s thing, but I will sprinkle it with in the now. So like I will tweak it. I will have like. I get like a beat, or you know what I'm saying. I got one of my young guys. He's from Jersey, you know, but he's younger, a little younger than me. So he's into the whole little
The bop.
Yeah. So I will do a feature with him, and just to cross, you know what I'm saying, just to cross the bridges and bridge the gap. You know what I mean? His fans will hear that 90s, you know, wave, and my fans will hear the bop, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that'll kind of like close the gap, you know what I mean?
Based on what y'all saying, I remember hearing, and it was on One Time Only, I heard this song on Hot 97 in the days when I used to listen to the radio. Migos had a song and Nas did their style. Mm-hmm. And Nas came with the I was like, what the hell was that? Right. And I'm like, wait a minute. I wonder if people heard what he said, or did they just hear him flip a style? Mm-hmm. And as much as style is articulated in the now, as you say, it's the words that make the jewels bright when you get it.
Hell yeah.
And unfortunately, sometimes you gotta get your ass whooped for a jewel to make sense.